So, how the fuck did this happen? After a tough loss to the Rockies on the 23rd, the Angels responded last night by absolutely destroying the Colorado Rockies to a score of 25-1. Let's talk about it. After actually getting held scoreless in the first, with the bases juiced in the second, David Fletcher poked one on the ground to left, scoring the first two Angels runs. And while that was all from them in the second, the third is where shit really started going downhill for the Rockies, as Mr. Mike Trout led off the inning with a 453-foot moonshot for their third run of the day. And the very next hitter, Brandon Drury, hit a 437-foot tank of his own to go back-to-back. And if you would believe it, the next hitter, Matt Thaiss, smoked one 399 feet to right to go back-to-back-to-back to add run number 5. And they were far from done in the third, as later in the inning, Taylor Ward added another on a single before Shohei Ohtani recorded his only hit of the game somehow, scoring run number 7. A Trout walk loaded the bases, allowing Brandon Drury to add 2 more on a double. And the bases went full again, where Renfroe would clear them with a double, making the score 12-0. And he'd score when newly acquired Eduardo Escobar hit a single, who also later scored when Mickey Moniak put a cherry on top of this monster inning with a 409-foot homer that made the score 15-0. Overall, this was a 13-run inning. What the fuck? And you want to guess how they followed it up in the fourth? Well, they quickly got 2 runners on, which allowed Brandon Drury to add run 16 on a single. And Thaiss kept it going, adding run 17 on a single as well, before Hunter Renfroe hit another double to add run 18. And since Eduardo Escobar reached on a walk, it meant when Mickey Moniak hit another extra base hit, the Angels have officially scored 20 runs in this game. And you want to know what the next hitter, David Fletcher, did?
And this ball tomahawked to deep left by Fletcher, and he's hit it out.
A 3-run shot to make the score 23-0 in the 4th inning. Mercifully, the Angels offense would slow down from here. But in the 6th, after Mickey Moniak blew his chance at a cycle by being clumsy, Taylor Ward drove in run 24 on a fielder's choice. And to give you deja vu, they added run number 25 in the 8th in almost an identical way. However, to lead off the bottom of the 8th for the Colorado Rockies, Brenton Doyle hit a 426-foot bomb to center field, cutting the deficit to 24. A homer that later gave us our final score of 25-1, with the Angels setting franchise records in runs scored and hits. In return for not running up the score after the 4th inning, the Rockies sent Mike Moustakas to the Angels in a trade shortly after this game. Pretty decent deal.